Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Relevant Matters, a podcast of the Daughters of St. Paul in Nigeria, Paulines, West Africa. Thanks be to God we can be together again this week. This is Sister Oluwakemi Akinleye. Today we'll be looking at waiting for God's answers. What does it take to wait? It takes patience, it takes courage, it takes grace. There are some of us that have waited for years for an answer to our prayers, and it has seemed as if the waiting has been forever. I want to encourage you not to give up in the process of our waiting for answers from God. There are so many people who waited in the Bible for years until finally they received what they had been praying for. Abraham and Sarah waited for years before they were blessed with Isaac. Joseph waited in prison for 13 years before finally his liberation came to be. Anna waited for years until God blessed her with the gift of Samuel. The woman who had the issue of blood in the New Testament was sick for 12 years until Jesus granted her healing. The woman that was bent over for 18 years suffered for so long until finally she got healed. And there are some who may have waited, and it seemed as if their prayer was never answered until they died. Yet, our God in His loving mercy always answers our prayers according to His will in His own loving time. Indeed, it is difficult to wait for so long. If you have someone that has been sick for years at home, you will understand how challenging it is to wait for the person to be healed. If you have been waiting for the gift of the fruit of the womb, you know how challenging it is to wait for the gift of children. If you're praying for a life partner, you also understand what this is. But I want to encourage you not to give up, because in the process of waiting, our faith is strengthened, our intentions are purified, and God also uses us to strengthen others. So each day as we move on in life, let us remember that our story is a gift to humanity. And as others are used to be sources of encouragement to us, as I've given some examples, Abraham and Isaac and Joseph and Anna and Elizabeth and Zechariah and so many others in the Bible, and even those around us today, maybe our neighbors, family members, friends, colleagues at work, fellow members in church or in the mosque, different places, different people that we know are still waiting. So let's join our hands and our hearts to be sources of strength for one another, so that our waiting will not be too long, our waiting will not be in vain, and that our waiting will be a source of strength, a source of healing, a source of joy and thanksgiving at the end. May God, who grants us grace in every situation, continue to be for us light, strength, and peace in our waiting. Remember, dear friend, do not give up. God is with you, and His love always enfolds you. I wish you all a wonderful week, and God bless you. This is Sister Oluwakemi Akinleye of the Daughters of St. Paul.